I'm Pat Mayo with the quick DraftKings preview for the 2021 Valspar Championship. We're going to be talking about the guys at the very top of the board that you want to have core plays in your lineup. When you look at the very top, you're going to see Justin Thomas and Dustin Johnson. Both terrific plays, obviously. The number 2 and number 1 player in the world, but they cost an awful lot of money in a field of 156 where the bottom end is not very good. It's going to be very difficult to squeeze all 6 players through the cut line this week. So you're probably best off doing one of two things. Either starting your teams with Patrick Reed or Paul Casey in the low 10,000s, or just going flat in terms of balance and taking the 9K area. In the 9K area, Tyrrell Hatton is severely underpriced, and he has been playing a lot better recently, despite the fact that what the results might say. The results have been getting better, mind you, but he's only $9,400. He's a 7th-ranked player in the world. He's cheaper than guys who are like more than quadruple his world ranking this week. So I really love Hatton at $9,400. Corey Connors is going to be the most popular play on the slate. He's a great play. He's $9,600, but if you want to fade him because of ownership, I can get behind that. Hatton would be the play for me. Then Sungjae Im, who has one career start at Copperhead, and it is a top 4 finish. The irons returned a week ago at the Heritage. He's been driving it insane. He's been putting it insane. If he can just keep those irons afloat, he is going to be a major contender at this tournament this week. Now, you have one of two options if you want to play those balance lineups. You could use Connors, of course, or the minor league version of Corey Connors at the moment, Abraham Answer. But if you want to get away from some ownership, or you want to eat some chalk. Those are your two choices to have here. If you want to get away from ownership, Scotty Scheffler at $9,800. No one's using the guy. Rates out really well for this course and been playing pretty solid lately. If you want to go down to the bottom of the range, you have a chalky Russell Henley projected around 20% ownership, but kind of fits the bill of what you want at this course. Great with the irons, great around the greens. Can he make a few putts? It would be nice every once in a while, Russ, but if this is the week he can get it done, it's on Bermuda, and that's more of his jam. I prefer to drop into the 8s as a third man in with one of these balance lineups and use either Jason Kokrak at $8,700 or Ryan Palmer at $8,500. If you don't like those two, Charlie Hoffman is right there at $8,600 as well if you want to squeeze them all in. But at the bottom of the 8s, you're going to see a lot of ownership condense on a lot of these guys being Cameron Tringali and Max Homa and Chris Kirk. But if you want to take a real shot at winning a giant tournament on DraftKings, got to get a bit risky, okay? Kevin Na, $8,000. He has 4 wins the last 3 years. He has probably the best chance to miss the cut of any of these guys. He also has the best chance to win of all of these guys. That is killing his ownership. He is not safe whatsoever. He can ruin your week 20 minutes into Thursday. However, of all of these guys, he is the one that can lead you to the top of a GPP leaderboard just because of the low ownership percentage and the perceived upside that he has in terms of his irons, his short game, and his putting, which can all go through the roof. And we're at a course where off the tee does mean a lot, but it means more in terms of accuracy than it does with distance. Kevin Na, an accurate-esque player, one of the shortest players on tour. But that's fine at a course like this if the rest of his game can come along. So if you can bet on a spike week from Kevin Na, he could be the 3rd or 4th man into your lineup if you do play a balanced build. You can check out a full in-depth breakdown of the Valspar Championship up on DKPlaybook.com. Remember to smash the like or go over to the Mayo Media Network YouTube page or the Pat Mayo Experience audio podcast for a full field giant breakdown. Okay? See you soon.